What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Night Owl channel. In this video, we're going over another Town Hall 9 3-star attack strategy, the Queen Charge Laloon attack strategy. So I'm using my brand new Town Hall 10 in order to perform this strategy, and the reason that I'm doing that is because if you look at my troops here, all of my troops are at Town Hall 9 level except for the unlocking of the bowlers, but I haven't been able to upgrade any of my troops yet, so I've been using Town Hall 9 level troops with all of my attacks, alright? So with that being said, guys, before we jump into the replays, let's take a look at the army composition. And if you look at previous army, it is 5 wall breakers, 26 loons, 4 healers, a baby dragon, 7 minions, 3 rages, 3 haste, and then it's not showing here, but in your CC you're going to want a hound and then a poison. Alright, so this strategy is a pretty powerful strategy. It just requires a lot of timing, and with the queen walk, queen charge part, you don't want to take too long with it or you'll end up running out of time. Okay, guys, first example we got here, we got a Town Hall 10, brand new. Got the level 2 towers with the 3rd expo, and it looks like all the new defenses are up at Town Hall 9 level as well. So, pretty big base, pretty difficult to get through as a Town Hall 9, but I could have 3-starred it if I didn't take too long with my Queen Charge. So, with the Queen Charge, you want to charge from an area where you can get the Queen and also activate the CC troops and kill both of them. Now, also with that in mind, you also want to attack from a side where you're getting maybe one air defense, maybe a splash defense, getting those air defenses or wizard towers is also a big bonus. Any expos you can grab as well is also a really big bonus, which is why I'm gonna play it here. It took so long and why I time failed, because I was worried about getting as much value as I can from my queen charge that I took too long, and by the time I placed my Laloon on the back side, I did not have enough time to clean the rest of the base. Alright, so as you can see, baby dragon on that right side to keep the queen from going around, and then kings on the left side going down that way to keep her from going the other way. So she's going to go straight into the middle here. I didn't notice this wall was actually misplaced like that. So I dropped wall breakers thinking they would hit this corner, but there was that opening. So I was like, all right, well, she's just going to walk right in. I'm sure that's a mistake on his part, but if he had fixed it, the wall breakers would have hit this wall right here, broken it open, and then she would be able to walk in just fine. So anyway, she's making her way towards the middle of the base here. I put some loons down on this weak tower. Look at that. It's got about half health left. And I was just trying to sway her to come towards these defenses right here, because the Archer Queen's radius is so big that if she stepped towards that cannon and came towards like the Archer Tower or the mortar, she would have locked on a lot sooner to the Queen and taken her down. But she actually goes up towards that gold storage, as you can see. There she goes, and it takes a little longer for the Queen to, attack my Queen. So that's why maybe I took too long with it. I saw the expo there. I was like, okay, let me get all this extra value and stuff like that. I didn't want to use my rage too soon because I want to get as much value with the rage as I can, but maybe I should have done it sooner. I don't know. I just know that if I put my Laloon down a little quicker, perhaps I would have gotten it. So I'm still not placing my Laloon at this point. It's been a minute and about 20 seconds, and I still haven't placed my Laloon yet. So the Queen Charge literally lasted for 90 seconds, which is not what you want to do. You kind of want to speed up that process and do it as quickly as you can, because, as you can see here, here come the loons. I'm just targeting individual defenses that can, attack my loons or my hound. That's the wizard towers, the archer towers, of course the inferno towers, expos, all that good stuff. But you see, I'm purposely specifically targeting each individual defense like that, hasting them towards those defenses and taking them down one by one. The air defenses aren't really a big scare. I mean, they're not really that intimidating. The expos and like the Tesla farms that pop up will most likely be the most intimidating things, plus the wizard towers, because, if your loons all bunch up together, wizard towers can take it down pretty easily. But as you can see here, got about 50 seconds left, and I think all my loons actually go down. I set up my queen. I got the hound that pups are cleaning up, minions on the back side. So potentially, if I, I'm just gonna speed it up here. Potentially, if I would have dropped my Laloon a little sooner, I could have gotten the whole base down. But because I didn't, and because the guy has level 10 walls, it takes a little while for the queen to get through that, and I'm gonna have a time fail, which kind of sucks. But I learned that, I just needed to keep practicing and then work on my timing. So, Queen Charge from a side where you can get the Queen, the CC, and if you get any other bonus stuff like the Expo, Wizard Tower, a couple Teslas, whatever it is, it's always a big bonus as well, okay? Okay, next example we got here. If I had a chance to actually scout this base, if this was a war attack, I would have actually dropped my wall breakers on the bottom there and replaced it with a baby dragon. And the reason I would have done that is because the Queen's on the outside here, and she is easily accessible. She's not behind any walls or anything. The Queen can just walk up towards her and kill her, and all the defenses that are behind her and stuff like that. So, but because it's a matchmaking attack, you don't really get a chance to, plan what you're going to bring, and you just have to guess on what kind of base you'll be attacking. All right, so we're going to play it here, and we're going to be talking from that Queen side. Healers following the Queen, and there goes that loon in front of them. to test for any black air mines. Always do that. Always make sure if there's any black air mines, so that way you know you can test for black air mines and protect your healers. You know, you want to keep all your healers alive for as long as you can. All right, so baby dragon gets placed on the top there and takes down that Tesla that pops up. If I had that extra baby dragon, I could place it down here because there's another Tesla in between these collectors right here. But I did not have that because it is a matchmaking attack, and there's no way I could have known what kind of base that was going to attack. All right, so Queen's making her way towards the middle here, and I'm kind of seeing which way she'll go. I just want her to take down one of the sides. She's not going to be able to take down both of them, but at least one of these, you know, air defenses and wizard towers, or maybe this one and this one. It doesn't really matter to me. I just need her to go one way, pick which one, and then I'm going to rotate my loons and, you know, lava hound in a way that'll help her get her through the rest of the base. All right, so she's going to go up towards this way, and I place my first rage now, not because she's in trouble. She's not in trouble with the, you know, that's not why I place it down. I'm trying to get her to go through it pretty quickly so that way I don't run out of time, because as you saw from the first replay, I ran out of time. I don't want that to happen again. Loons come out of the CC, poison goes down on them, and I place another rage because I want them to be killed before reaching my queen. Loon threw a ton of damage, and they would have instantly killed her if they reached her. That's why that second rage went down. And here comes the Laloon. All right, so Loon started on these archer towers up here that got destroyed, and now I'm just rotating the loons around the base, hasting them in towards, you know, wizard towers, air defenses, anything that's really dangerous to loons. Just trying to get them in there as quickly as possible. I still have one rage left. My queen's not in danger here. I also play some loons back here. Queen's not in danger, so I can use that rage, there it goes, for those loons in the middle there. Like I said, expos and the wizard towers are more deadly, I think, to loons than the air defenses, or just this attack in general. If you take down all the like archer towers and expos, and you know, all your loons die, look at that, they're all going down. You still have your queen and your heroes. Queen's up there, king's down here. You still have your heroes to clean the base. And if all the, like, you know, Teslas and towers and anything that can attack, you know, ground troops are gone, you don't have anything to worry about, because your queen can take down the air defense, or the king can take down the remaining air defense and get that 3-star that you want. Okay, so as you can see, there's only a mortar, a Tesla, and an air defense left. Barbarian King's about to go down, and I'm just going to speed through it here. That is going to be another 3-star. As you can see, I sped up the process this time with the, you know, dropping the loons and the hound, because I don't want to run out of time, because I'm waiting so long for my queen charge to, you know, pick up more valuable targets. All right, so this attack is about timing and not waiting too long to put down your loons and hound and stuff like that. Try to get them to rotate around the base. If you can save one rage for them, that's also a big bonus, because, you know, they can smash through wizard towers and expos or whatever is around them pretty quickly and move pretty quickly, which will help keep you from time failing. All right, and last example, we're gonna go over here. Same process. I'm just gonna play it right off the bat. Again, queen charge comes down. Actually, I placed a loon up here, so you can do that with your baby dragon as well. Loon goes in front of the baby dragon just to protect the baby dragon from black air mines. I don't do that in every replay. You can do that. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. It just depends on if you want to protect that baby dragon and help with that funnel. All right, minions are getting placed down here, and I really want to focus on getting my queen towards, remember, the enemy queen. She's pretty entrenched into the middle of the base there, so I really want to push my queen into the middle. And also get some air defenses, wizard towers, a lot of value in this area right here. So that's why I really want to get my queen in the middle right there and take down all of that stuff. There's a bunch of good stuff in the middle there, and that'll really help my attack later on. All right, so minions get placed on the outside again because I don't want her to pop out and come around. King gets placed because I'm going to have him travel down the side of the base here. I'm just trying to take down all these buildings. And now I'm waiting for her to move up towards that wizard tower and archer tower and take down that second air defense. All right, making her way up. Second rage goes down for her. And the reason for the rage is not because I'm, you know, scared she's gonna die. I want to expedite the process and make it go faster because I don't want a time fail. All right, here comes some loons on the back side. They're coming in pretty slow, so I just want them to time them with some hounds. And here come the rest of the loons targeting some archer towers as they make their way into the base there. Haste goes down, and it looks like I'm just swarming the base. Again, it's a very simple process. You take your loons and you target specific defenses that, you know, do damage to loons, you know, the expos at air and ground, or the wizard towers, or the archer towers. You know, that's what you really want to focus on taking down, because, you know, the mortars and cannons aren't going to do much to your loons. You really want to focus on taking down those things that can really harm your loons instead of the ones that don't really do anything, you know. All right, so there goes that rage. Like, again, so that final rage, I like to use it for my loons or my hound and stuff like that, because I want them to get to the rest of the defenses as quickly as possible. If you have to use it for your queen charge, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure you're getting a lot of value if you're going to use all 3 rages for your queen. And as you can see, They completely decimated the base as I was able to get a lot of good targets with my queen charge. Queen charge is the key to this attack strategy. If you get a bunch of good targets, wizard towers, X-bows, of course the queen herself, you know, the enemy queen, you'll be easily 3-starring bases, no problem with this strategy. It does take a little bit of patience and it does take a little bit of timing because as you saw in the first replay, I ran out of time because I took so long with my queen charge trying to get, you know, high value targets that I ran out of time. All right, so I'm just gonna speed it up here because this is nothing but trash left. Perhaps I should have left a minion to take down those corner huts, but there you go, another easy 3-star. But anyway guys, there you have it, the queen charge, basically Laloon attack strategy. It can be used for farming and it can be used for war. It doesn't cost a lot of dark elixir. It only costs about 266 dark elixir because of the haste. And then you have the hound and the CC, so you don't have to worry about, you know, pumping out any hounds or anything like that. Everything else costs elixir. So it's a heavy elixir base attack, but it's very low dark elixir. So you can use it for farming. If you find good bases, you can attack, queen charge it, send your, you know, hound and loons in from behind, you know, rack up a ton of dark elixir. It's not as quick as the goblin strategy that I have on my channel because, you know, it takes a little longer to load loons than it is to load goblins. So, I mean, it does take a little longer to load versus, you know, the goblin strategy, but it is pretty powerful. But anyway, guys, I hope it helped, and if it does, definitely appreciate a like, comment, or subscribe. If you have any questions about this strategy or anything in general about Clash, just let me know, and I'll answer them. But other than that, guys, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.